Alright, so today's Crackerjack Day. My awesome recording computer died, so we are back on the Mac again. And so is life. I don't have money to replace the motherboard right now, so it's going to sit down the basement until then. It did the same thing it did before, where it finally just would not turn on at all. Out of nowhere, really. So one thing that you will note is that the shadows are gone, because I have to, on the Mac, I have to run it with no shadows or anything. But it is what it is. I can turn a lot of other stuff up, and the frame rates are astoundingly fast. So tonight we're taking a look at the Luchs. I just got this tank in the last 2 weeks when it went on sale for the In Scout We Trust weekend. I had the Panzer 1C. I'm sorry, the Panzer 3, Panzer 1C. Yeah, the little one, the one with the one that everybody hates. Yeah, the Panzer 1C. And I keep thinking 3, but it's C. And so I had the Luchs unlocked, and I was like, "Man, I don't want to bother." But I've been starting to get into scouting lately, and this tank looked really small and really agile, and it's only tier 4, so the most you're going to see is tier, what, 7 maybe? It's 4, 5, 6. 6 should be the top tier, actually, that you see. Now, you'll notice in this game, one of the funny things that happened, both teams completely, totally bunched up on that eastern quadrant of the map. And so, as I came across here, usually you see people running into each other here, but nobody was there to run into until a minute from now. Anyway. So I've been going down the scouting line, and I've been having fun, and this tank really can be a blast. And so the reason why I wanted to run this map is, this battle, is because I want to show you what a scout can do. This is really what they're for, you know, and this is not it right here. Obviously, you have to take care of this kind of stuff. And here's an ash horn, and it's going to get ugly. I make a mistake here. Oops, I backed right into the thing, and lucky for me, the Nash horn missed. So now I'm going to make havoc for him, because I'm too fast for him to catch up. Yeah, the gun's kind of crappy, but what are you going to do? It's a scout. Considering it's actually not that bad. He wanted to back into me, so I was like, okay, I'll let him. Come on back. And I didn't get the kill. But that's okay, that was fun. But shockingly, nobody's here. Even after that. Now somebody fired. You saw that fire come down there. I'm going to hide here for a little bit. And one of the tricks that I've learned is once your camo net comes on, even if you don't have Sixth Sense, you at least know that you're hidden because your camo net pops up. So now that the camo net's engaged, I know that I'm hidden. And I'm going to go ahead and start moving again. So, any second now. Now, as you know, we're going to pause and take a... Well, I guess we don't have to pause. Magical Forest here, where the number 1 is on our map here along the EF0 area, is notorious for swallowing up enemy tanks. And you can see here we're already winning the match. But you've got to expose the tanks that are hidden in the woods. Otherwise, they're going to sit there and snipe the guys off the hill. So the first order of business here is to get rid of this scout. Yep, and once again, the gun is underwhelming, but it's good against scouts and tank destroyers. And now I'm just going to hide here for a minute again and kind of stay put. There goes our Crusader. Brave little fellow, but not as fast as I. And so now my next goal is to get up into the woods and start lighting up the tanks that we know are hidden there. You know there's going to be a couple heavies at least in the woods. So I want to light them up so that my teammates can see them, hoping that my teammates will do damage. And of course, in a public match, you can only hope. It's definitely not a guarantee, but you can hope. And the nice thing about the Luchs is that it's so small that it really is good at hiding behind terrain. So even when you're spotted, and it's fast, so it's hard to hit, though, you know, I do get killed quite frequently, but even here, there's no way he's going to get his turret around to face me. But now he's lit, and everybody knows where he's at. And as I'm going, more tanks are getting lit up here, so you can see over there, there's another one, there's another one, there's another one. You know, those guys, I think that Churchill's firing at me, so I'm just going to sit here behind this dude And he can't hit me because he's too low. And nobody else can hit me because I'm behind this guy. He's firing away. Somebody killed him. There you go. And I'm going to back down. And there's a little niche over here. You can see I got hit there. Oh, but I'm going to back down into here and hide for a little bit. Wait till I disappear again. I'm just going to get my little self-camouflaged. There we go. And so now, even though I knocked the tree over, I'm probably still invisible. And there aren't very many guys left, so we know how this is going to go from this point. But lighting those last 3 or 4 tanks up, now everybody knew they were there. They knew where to aim, and they knew where to shoot. So that was a really lucky shot. So yeah. So that's how to play the Luchs. And you're going to see at the end here when I show you the battle display how the team did. I was the second highest scorer on the team. And really, I didn't, kill that much. Though I did have 2 kills, but, most of them, the Nashorn is really who I did most of the damage to. Though I did a lot of damage to that Steward, too. That's, I guess, really not something to be too proud of. But it's a scout, And so that's fun. And I'm really starting to enjoy this. The things that I've learned from playing the T-15 and the Locust and the Panzer 1C have really helped me be a little more successful at these medium tiers. Now, I have a couple high-tier scouts that I'm still terrible with, but I'm really starting to get the hang of this, so it's fun. And so anyway, I hope you enjoyed this replay, and I'm going to jump ahead here because there's the last guy, and of course he's another Stewart, and so he's done for because he's small potatoes. I was hoping I could get him. I was rushing up there as fast as I could, but Monster York got him before I could get there. And there he goes. Goodbye. So, let's take a look at the finale here. All right, so here you can see where I came in, and now, of course, this is not an active screen, so I have to go between 2 of them. But you can see here, 922 experience. That was just my regular experience. That wasn't doubled, and I'm not premium right now. And did 700 some damage. But I was the second highest scorer on my team, tier 4 tank in a tier 6 battle. Pretty good. I actually got more experience than the KV2, go figure. And then this is the other telling area here. So we're going to look at the victory stats. And you can see here a lot of it was spotting damage. So we did a lot of spotting damage and had some good hits, though. 13 hits. Not bad. So anyway, have a good night. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon.